The following is an excerpt from Finding Fire. There are, of course, characters from Finding Home, the first book in the series, which won a Goldie. Cha-cha-cha. Lilith and Kayla in particular. And Kayla was having a rough go of it at the end of Finding Home. And in the beginning of Finding Fire, her magic is a little haywire. And here's an example of how things are going hilariously wrong. Lilith yelled from downstairs, "If you don't let me the fuck out of here, I'm going to torch the entire house." Lilith's anger made the house tremble. The air smelled like an electrical storm was brewing. "Kayla, what did you do to poor Lilith?" Bo asked, laughter dancing in his green eyes. Kayla thundered down the stairs and yelled back, "I just told her to stay put!" Everyone from the bedroom ran after her. Even Luke shuffled down the stairs. Scarlet covered her mouth and tried to repress the giggles. Bo's slack-jawed amazement was not helping matters. Lilith was shouting obscenities and dark promises. The doorway to the meditation room was blocked with a force field that looked like a soap bubble, but it crackled with menace each time Lilith tried to break through. Kayla's mouth was opening and closing, but she remained speechless. Sophia had jogged into the hallway. "Kayla, you set this force field. If Scarlet tries to break it, she might hurt Lilith." "Don't you dare." Lilith looked like she was going to tear the walls to their studs. "Kayla, you did it. Fix it." Tia rested her hands on Kayla's shoulders, lending her quiet support. I don't know how," Kayla said as she gestured towards Lilith. The force field pushed free from the threshold, then encircled Lilith in a shimmering bubble. Lilith was trying to blast out of it, but the electricity just rimmed the surface like a giant plasma globe from a science exhibit. She growled and tried harder. "Out of my way," Bo said as he pushed past Kayla and Scarlet. He raised his hands and started chanting. Witch wind swirled about the room, making the bubble tremble. He pointed both hands at Lilith. A powerful gust of wind broke the bubble, and Lilith landed on her ass. Lilith's mouth dropped open. She stared at Bo as if he had grown a few extra heads and a horn. Scarlet couldn't blame her. It was easy to forget how powerful Bo was. He was usually a one-man theater troupe making everyone laugh. "Put your tongue back in your mouth, Bluebell. Bo's a very powerful being. He just chooses to hide it behind some crazy-ass antics." Scarlet winked at her brother, then used magic to help Lilith back on her feet. Lilith opened her mouth to say something very special, no doubt, but was interrupted by Sophia's calm hospitality. "Who wants a tall glass of sweet tea?" It's a little snippet, but I think it's very visual and fun. And Finding Home was a more emotional, I guess, journey that Kayla was going through. She needed to learn how to trust, how to be a part of a family in this amazing group home filled with foster kids that all have magical abilities. So I recommend reading Finding Home first and Finding Fire second, because Finding Home ends with a hell of a cliffhanger, and a lot of the first events going into the rest of Finding Fire will make much more sense if you read the first. But Finding Fire does stand alone, and it's very action-oriented. There's lots of humor, a lot of fun, and dark humor too. And the main character is Scarlet, and I think you'll really dig her. So if you'd like to read both, one or the other, go to sapphire.books.com and pick them up.